Yeah. Positive. Yeah, it's positive energy. Positive. Yeah, it's positive energy. Yeah. Positive. Yeah, it's positive energy.
Yo, it's positive vibes equals positive energy. Prior to coming in the video, man, I need y'all to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Um, it's Dezignerjay, Dezignerjaycollections.com. This is where um, I do my studies and I kind of share the things that I'm learning. And with this video, this is called substance, right? I'm not sure how deeply tapped in you are, right? I'm not sure how spiritual you are, right? Um, but one thing that some things that I'm coming across is, well, I've been feeling it, and um, I've been aware of this feeling, or I've been aware of this frequency or this energy for a long time now, but I just wasn't aware of what to call it. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't aware of how I can identify it. You get what I'm saying? Because the first time that I the first time I was aware, like truly aware that it was something in the air that was affecting me was at work. You get what I'm saying? And that's when I just recently started doing my YouTube channel and making these videos. You get what I'm saying? Because of that reason. You get what I'm saying? And this is how I came upon my awakening of things being of a spiritual warfare. You get what I'm saying? But you know, the substance is real. You know, substance is an invisible thing. You have to be a spiritual person in order to understand what substance is. Natural people, normal people won't understand it. Um, the substance that I was first feeling was, it was hard for me to stand. You get what I'm saying? It was hard for me to uphold myself. So I started to ask questions. You get what I'm saying? I started to wonder what was this invisible thing that was affecting me from being able to stand. And this reminds me of a verse of how the book tells us, in Ephesians chapter 11, chapter 6. verse 11, where he tells us to put on the whole armor of God. My bad, y'all. Where he tells us to put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because, like I was saying, it was hard for me to stand up. And I didn't know what this thing was. Like, I didn't know what it was that was, you know, affecting me as far as my ability to be able to stand up. So that's where I discovered this substance of that form of energy and affecting me from being able to stand up, right? Because it was affecting me. So I had to find something in order to combat it, right? And what I found was this the word of God. You get what I'm saying? Because obviously, the thing that was affecting me was coming from the devil, coming from a person, people. Now, that's a different conversation, right? Because that's very important as well. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm going through now is that the same people that I was getting the bad substance from, right? Those same people, I'm now seeing some of the substance of God on them, if that makes sense. What I'm saying is, evil people are taking the substance of God's people and they're wearing the substance on themselves. But inside of themselves is still the substance of the devil. Because you have to test the spirits. You can change anything on the flesh. You can impute just whatever on the flesh. You get what I'm saying? But you can't change what's in the inside. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't change what's in the inside of you, because this is actually where the substance comes from, and I had to understand what the book was saying when it was talking about substance being inside of people. You get what I'm saying? Because in Isaiah chapter 6 verse 13, right, he talks about it. He says something about, like, substance being inside of people, that one has to seek out. You have to seek out these things. But it tells us in Isaiah chapter 6 verse 13, where it says, but yet in it shall be a tenth, and it shall return, and shall be eaten, and as a teal tree, and as an oak, right, whose substance is in them when they cast leaves, so the holy seed shall be the substance thereof. But that's saying something else, though, right? But saying that there's substance inside of something. hmm I'm just trying to go over. I'm trying to look up different verses that talks about substance, because I don't think people really fully understand what substance is. It's an invisible thing that is with you. You get what I'm saying? That's with a person. You know, they do it at the games and stuff. They have the mists of the invisible, like spray, but in reality, in life, it's actual. It's in substance. You get what I'm saying? That comes from people and their bodies. You get what I'm saying? And like I said, the substance I was feeling that made me seek out something to combat this was a substance that was reframing me from being able to stand. And I still feel it to this day. It hasn't went anywhere. The thing is, people are trying to change up their substance into trying to be like God. This is why I feel like you're seeing a lot of people look extremely perfect. You know, um, we have to understand that Satan is trying to be like God. He even tells us in the book, right? This is why you have to be very careful on what you're doing and what's going on in the world, because God, he even tells us you have to have a spiritual, like in this life, you have to have some spiritual eyes. You cannot be deceived by the flesh. You can't be deceived by the flesh. You have to have some spiritual eyes on you in order to understand who's truly of a good seed and who is truly just evil. Um, because in Isaiah chapter 14, verse 14, right? He tells us something like, here we go. It says, in this verse in Isaiah, where it talks about like, thy pump is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning, right? How art thou cut down to the ground, right? Which didst weaken the nations. Okay. But it says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, right? He has said in his heart that he will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of God, right? I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. You see what he's saying? Um, I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High. Um, Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell, to the sides of the pit. You get what I'm saying? But he's trying to be like God. Mm. And then it says, they that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? Because the devil trembles. You know, because this is why you have to understand that like devils even believe in God, but they tremble. You get what I'm saying? Like they tremble in their spirit. You get what I'm saying? God's people, we have peace, and God gives us peace and calmness, a super high level of calmness. But demons tremble. You get what I'm saying? So they can appear like they're calm all they want to, but they're trembling in their spirit. But it tells us that caused up the earth to tremble, right? That did shake kingdoms, right? That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities thereof. That opened not the house of his prisoners. Oh, okay, yeah, no, but just saying like that verse, just saying like how he's gonna be like the Most High, right? How Satan is gonna be like the Most High. But what I'm saying is like the same people I was feeling this contrary energy from, now I'm feeling God's substance and God's energy off of them. But what's inside of them is still remaining the same. You get what I'm saying? Like that's what's like kind of crazy. And like I don't know if like with you guys, but I've been like coming across a lot of people who appear to have the fruits of being renewed, right? Being renewed in Christ, right? But um their spirit just isn't right. And it's crazy because it's about what's on the inside. You know, the the flesh and things, that it's deceiving. You know, you can easily be deceived by the flesh, man. And this is why you have to have your spiritual eyes on at all times, and really recognizing and understanding like what's truly good and what's truly evil. You get what I'm saying? And man, it's wild, man, because I don't know if a lot of people see it, or people, I don't know. Like we never will know, because this is not something that the world is finna tell you. Everybody is just using things for vanity reasons. Nobody's telling you like what's really going on, why people are moving a certain type of way, why people are looking extra perfect. You get what I'm saying? Like nobody's telling you these things. Like people are just popping up and just looking a certain type of way, and just making you wonder. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like it's going on. Like Satan is really like deceiving the world with lying wonders. You get what I'm saying? And or with like deceiving the world with a lot of things, and it's making it's it's creating a lot of wonders in this world. You get what I'm saying? And I just feel like it's an evil work that's being done that nobody is seeing. That you know that that's happening. That probably that's happening behind closed doors. You get what I'm saying? Um, that they're probably doing that nobody is seeing. You know, or maybe it is people that are just waking up. But I highly doubt that, bro. I highly doubt that, because it's things that you have to go through. You get what I'm saying? It's things that you have to go through, that a person has to identify with, that is going to confirm that they're really and truly and honestly following God. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I wouldn't trust anything of this world, because they know how to do it, everything. You get what I'm saying? They know how to um, mock anything nowadays. So, and these things are of old. You get what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is of old. I didn't even, like I said, I didn't even know about this substance and stuff like that. But the this warfare isn't about flesh and blood. It's about spiritual wickedness. You know what I'm saying? Of principalities. We're gonna go to that verse, and I'm gonna end it on this one. Because this warfare and this battle is not about flesh and blood, and that's what I'm saying. It's about spiritual things, spiritual wickedness, and this substance that I've been feeling is a spiritual thing because it comes from their body, it comes from their spirit, it comes from their soul, it comes from who they are, which is from the devil. And in Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, where it tells us that for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So they know about these things. They know about these spiritual things. They know about this. They know about this, like all these things that I'm talking about regarding this substance. The higher people, the people that you know what I'm saying, or whatever we want to call them, or whatever, they know about these things. You get what I'm saying? So, you know, and like I said, I didn't. I had to find out. I had to seek myself for this stuff because it was affecting me, and it's still affecting me till this day. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I just want to come through with this video, man, talking about the substance that comes from people. How you can really tell if they're good or if they're evil. And, you know, you may relate to some of this because you may gravitate to some of that substance, because it's probably who you are. You get what I'm saying? And I think like opposite attracts too. So like things of the opposite substance attracts. Like it's so weird, man. It's so crazy, man. Like seriously, it's wild. But like, man, man, it's crazy. Like seriously. But yeah, man, it's wild, man. And like, I will go to more detail, but I'll wait till like my next video, man. But it's positive vibes, positive energy. I'll see y'all in the next video, man.